Hey, what's good, y'all? It's C Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. On this podcast, we talk about creating assets that produce passive income. On this episode, we have a special podcast feature, another Algo fam. We got Cosmic Champs. Let's bring them on in. Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey,
How you doing?
Oh, excellent, excellent. As I was saying, it's been a busy, great day, and we're making it happen. Crypto move fast, so that's what we got to do.
Sure does. It's always fast paced.
Oh, always, yeah. Yeah. So how's it been going for y'all? I know you're doing the AMA today, and those
Yeah,
that
we did one this
it's
morning.
happening.
Yeah, lots is happening. It's all exciting. We've got our token launch coming up in about a week. That's on the 21st, and staking pools are launching through Yieldly. Then we've got our first season of NFTs dropping, a month after that, and then we've got the beta of the game coming out, a month or two after that. So there's a lot in the immediate future. It's
Okay,
exciting.
let's go. Okay, well, let's start
Yeah.
with this. Can we get some introductions of who y'all are? Maybe a little bit about yourself, and then we can start going in deeper in this project.
Sure. So I'm Maddie. I'm one of the co-founders of Cosmic Champs, and I'm I guess, a long-time gamer, and I've been involved with a few startups in the past, mostly in the music industry. So I had a record
Nice.
label and run a music festival and managed some artists for many, many years. And then I went back to uni and studied psychology. So I'm doing a PhD at the moment that I'm hoping to wrap up soon.
Oh wow.
And that's, I guess, that's looking less likely now that I've got Cosmic Champs also on my plate. But I like to keep busy.
Nice, nice. How about you, Akasha?
hey, yeah. So I'm a marketing and growth strategist from deep in the crypto space. I've been around for a while, so really enjoying the project and helping with the token launch and yeah, grow our community.
Nice. Okay, okay. Well, let's dive on in. Cosmic Champs, can y'all break it down for an audience that has no idea who you are, right? And also for an
Sure.
audience that's not quite into crypto. Let's talk to those people today.
Yeah, well, at its core, it's going to be, an exciting real-time 3D mobile game.
Okay.
We're mobile first, so that's our priority, but there will be a browser-based version. And we've added in crypto crypto elements to the game. So it's a play-to-earn game, and that just means you can play the game and you can win assets, right? You can win tokens. There's NFTs involved as well. So the players of the game have total control and ownership over the assets in the game. But in saying that, those assets aren't essential to play the game. So anyone can play the game. You can download the app through, the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, and you can just start playing without connecting a wallet, without buying NFTs. We want it to be accessible and open to everyone, and we want to break down those barriers that most crypto games have.
Oh,
We
off
think
the
that's the
top.
key.
Yeah.
We think that's the key to accessing the gaming audiences out there. Most gamers aren't in crypto, and we want to reach them.
No, that's smart. I haven't heard anybody talk about that yet of just making a game for anyone to play, but have crypto option
Yeah.
available. That's dope.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally. And we think that, you don't need to be interested in crypto to play our game. It's going to be a fun game on its own, regardless of the crypto component. And we think that, lots of people will be drawn to the game because it is fun, and then they'll see the benefits of, connecting a wallet, of getting involved in the crypto side of things, because they'll come up against players with NFTs, and those characters will look unique, and there'll be special things about them. Maybe they'll be a little bit more powerful too, so there'll be an incentive to getting in on the NFT side of things as well. So we think it could act as a really, big funnel of new users into Algorand and crypto more broadly.
hmm That's smart. I was looking at your white paper there that y'all have created, and you had like the metrics of gaming, and it is only going up. There's more gamers. It's a bigger market and a bigger industry. Can you talk more about that industry, just in gaming as a whole, and kind of break down, yeah, y'all role in all of this?
For sure, that's a big big topic.
I know it is.
There's
Yeah.
like 3 billion gamers in the world, hey, and I think everyone at some point in their life probably plays a game, and having a mobile game is probably the way most people would start in gaming. You know, so that's where we're starting, and we're definitely aiming for the mass adoption market. We don't really see blockchain gaming as something that people should experience friction with. It should just be a seamless experience. You don't even need to know that it's on blockchain. However, that said, you know, once you do experience blockchain, we want it to be so amazing for people because they do have, you know, those, you know, everything that's in the game, you know, that they own effectively and that they can take with them to the other games that we develop and the whole Cosmic Champs metaverse. So we're hoping that the experience of blockchain gaming and that they get that ownership will be so amazing that people won't want to go back to normal gaming. And you know, we're just seeing that. We're seeing a lot of traditional players, you know, move to the idea of, yeah, we can be putting metaverses on blockchain because there are just so many advantages.
Yeah, for sure. As a, you know, a mobile game user, like I used to play like Star Wars and all kind of like, you know, different games like that, Command and Conquer type styles.
Oh yeah, I was big into those back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day. They were my favorite.
yeah, and I love it because you're like, okay, it was so fun. So I'm kind of leaning towards like, where'd y'all get these themes from? You know, Cosmic Champs. Like, what's up with the themes? Because it's definitely, I could see the artwork and all that attracts a younger audience.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you know, everyone loves Star Wars and Star Trek too. So, yeah, what's up with it? Where did the themes come from? The
That's it.
ideas, and yeah, let's speak on that part of this project.
Everyone loves space, right? It's such a mystery. It's such an appealing thing. Um, yeah, there's so many great sci-fi movies and sci-fi games. It's just such an appealing genre, and it's also limitless, right?
Mhm.
You're not restricted by, you know, what's possible on Earth. When you're making a space-based game, you're free to be as creative as you like. You can create new characters and new worlds and new ways of movement and powers, and you're not constrained in any way, which is super fun, right?
Yeah.
An audience loves that, right? The story that you weave, the narrative that you create, and the world that you bring people into is what gets them excited and holds them there. I think, you know, you can have a fun game, but if you don't have that narrative driving it, then you're going to struggle to keep people there long term. And that's
Thanks.
something that Akasha has been brought on to help with.
Yeah.
she's been crafting the foundation story, you know, the origin story for our world and some of the early characters.
I gotta admit, the very first thing I saw of the project before I joined the team, I saw the visuals, and I was like, there's just so much potential in the visuals, and they're just so commanding at the same time. It was like, all right, whoever's created this concept, this visual concept, I want to meet them because they've created something so like dynamic and engaging. I've been a huge fan of sci-fi probably since I started breathing. You know, sci-fi series, books, and I just saw this. I was like, okay, what is this game? I want to know more. I want to meet the team.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. Well, play to earn. Play to earn. That is, you know, play to earn's one of the biggest things happening in this space. Easy to get people to play because they're earning. What are some of the ways that users can earn on this project? I know we got NFTs, and I know y'all do have a token launching soon. What are some ways? How do we get the coins?
So the main way will be winning battles. You know, you go into the arenas and you battle against other players. And you know, every battle will have an allocation of tokens, and the winner will take everything, right?
Mhm.
The loser in the battle gets nothing, the winner takes all.
Like betting
So
against each other?
that's yeah, exactly. So it's going to launch as a 1v1 game, but we will add more to it as it develops over time. So now our goal is to have, you know, teams of players battling against each other, which is super fun, right? You can get together
Yeah.
with your mates
Yeah.
and you can play together in a team, or you can play against each other, which is
Yeah.
sometimes even more fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm like,
the main,
so I was like, does
there you
Australia
go,
have
yeah.
like seems like a monopoly on blockchain right now? It's like, yeah, I might as well adjust my schedule for y'all like every day.
Really?
There's going to be DeFi aspects as well, like not traditional, but like gamified aspects for DeFi. So it's not just that you can play to earn. There's going to be, you know, NFT loaning, NFT staking. So, you know, you can participate in the ecosystem even if you're not a gamer, but you just want to take advantage of, you know, some really cool DeFi features.
Yeah. And the other way to get tokens, the other main way is to own a planet. And the planets are where the arenas are located. So if you own a planet, you essentially own an arena, and you get a share of the tokens from every battle. And you don't have to do
Wow.
anything, right? You buy the planet, park it there, and you start seeing the tokens trickle in as each battle. The more players, the more tokens, right?
That got my ears perking right there. So battle, so you can battle on planets, which are the arenas, and so you're also so are they coming in the form of NFTs then? That
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
essentially this is a plugin.
exactly.
Whatever you have in your wallet then basically gets populated in the gameplay essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have like a deck of who you want to, like what characters that you're playing with and so forth. Like you don't, not just because you might own 20 NFTs doesn't you own 20 NFTs doesn't mean you're playing with them all. You'll sort of like have a deck of like 8 that you go forward
Yeah,
with. Yeah.
Okay. So
exactly.
then we got gadgets and like weapons and things like that will also be NFTs.
For sure, for sure. Everything that you'll use in battle in the gameplay will be also available as NFTs. So there'll be buildings and there'll be the characters and all kinds of things.
Okay.
But going back to the planets, we're going to
Yep.
have fractional NFTs. So this is really cool. It means that we can have community-owned planets. So it's not just that one whale owns a planet. We can have a planet that's split into 1,000 parts, and that makes it affordable, right?
Yep.
Anyone in the community who's got who's got an interest, who wants to, can go and buy in and buy a small share of a planet, and then they participate in the rewards as well. They get a small share of the income.
Oh, that's
And we
smart.
are building
Go ahead.
partnerships out with some guilds at the moment, because we really think that the planet structure would really lend themselves really well to,
You said the
guilds.
building a guild. Yeah,
Yeah,
break that down. What's a guild? Because now we talking in terminology of space right now. I know what a guild is, but yeah, let's break down a guild for the audience.
These are players' guilds.
Mhm.
So they're essentially collectives of players, right? Where often a guild will buy the assets in a game, the NFTs, and then they'll loan them out to players who might not be able to afford to buy them or might not want to
Mm.
make the initial investment of buying them. So it means that these players can access the game with, high quality NFTs or characters without having to spend any money up front.
I love it. So we're talking about easy access to the game, leads to another Algorand. So can y'all talk about why y'all chose to use Algorand as the blockchain? Because many games like Axie Infinity, a big one is on Ethereum, I believe, or they have their private blockchain. Why the choice to use Algorand, and how'd you get down to that path? Either one of y'all can answer.
Well,
Collaborate.
I'll just put out, there's a lot of advantages. Probably Maddie is better to answer this one, but one thing that we're really conscious of as well is that Algorand, we have a great community, and we're able to be like a first mover on it. We're basically able to go on Algorand and define the future of what gaming and the gaming ecosystem will look like on Algorand. So we've got lots of great things happening there. Manny's just said he can't hear us for some reason, so
Yeah, that's what I was
I'll keep on with the question until Maddie's sort of finished with the technical side of things. But just the security of Algo, the speed. Of course, we really think it's we want gaming on blockchain to be as big as it can go, basically, because we do see the future of gaming being on blockchain. And the benefits of Algo, of course, is really tiny transaction fees, really fast, and carbon negative. So it just seems to us the no-brainer. It was our first choice, and we do have support from the Algo Foundation as well as for part of our project.
Yeah, I seen
Looks like
border.
you're back online. You're not in your head, Maddie. Looks like you can hear us
Yeah.
again.
You back. Yeah.
I'm back. My audio cut out for a second, but I'm back.
So like I see, like, what was the process, if you could speak on it, getting like investors? I seen Borderless Capitals on there. Y'all working with Algorand. There's an announcement y'all made with Yieldly, so there's a lot of good things happening. And then when I'm researching projects, I always like to see who's behind the project, as in what kind of money is behind it, where's their support. And I research, I'm clicking LinkedIn's, I'm trying to figure out every single thing about y'all before I put my, money or resources there. And I encourage my audience to do the same. So like, what's that process like, getting your pitch deck ready and things of that nature to actually go talk to Borderless and go talk to Algorand?
Yeah, it takes a long time to get that right. I think we had maybe 5 meetings with Borderless before they decided to participate in the private sale. And the first few times they're like, yeah, cool idea, we like it, but you need to go and develop these things a bit more. Needs a bit more work. So it was great that we had their interest because they saw a lot of potential in our project. But it also stings a little bit when you go to those meetings and they say, yeah, try, it's pretty good, but try again.
Right, yeah.
So it was this iterative process of, fine tuning, refining what we're pitching now, right, with Cosmic Champs, and just having multiple meetings with them. But we did go through an Algorand Foundation and Draper University Accelerator program. And that was what really kickstarted our fundraising. So we went through that accelerator for 12 weeks. And at the end of it, they have a pitch day where they get together about 150 VCs from around the world, and you have a 2-minute pitch. We had 2 minutes, and then anyone who expresses interest, if you grab their attention, they'll hit you up, and you can have meetings with them later. And that's what happened. So Borderless came through that, and then a few others came through that, and then Yieldly, who were using their launchpad, they helped hook us up with a few other VCs that bought into the project as well. Nice. So it is a long drawn out process, multiple meetings, and you got to be prepared to hear, criticisms and it's constructive, but you got to be prepared to hear that and go away and rethink things and work on the project to get it to that state where VCs want to put their money into it.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. Yeah, that is like, got me thinking about pitching, because I've been through some of these processes. I'm like kind of working with a few like startups. I have not created a startup, so I'm just always looking for insight as well for myself in the audience. So very interesting.
It's a humbling experience, for sure. It's very humbling, and it's good. You go through a clarification process because your idea might be one thing, but you go through this process and other people's eyes on things really help you go, oh, this is actually your main value proposition, and you get that synthesis, that clarity that comes over time with other people's experienced eyes. So yeah,
amazing. Yeah. So what can we look at next? I know you said a launch is coming up soon. This video will be out about a week from now or so. So thinking
it'll be right around the launch time.
Yeah.
Okay, right around lunch. Okay, yeah. Launch.
We go live with our tokens on the 21st Australia time in the morning. So and that's on Tinyman, the DEX, and we are partnering with Tinyman. So check out the Tinyman socials. There's going to be some exciting things happening there. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And is the game beta ready to go as well on iOS, Android? What's that like right now?
It's not ready right now. We're still developing it, but it will be ready in a couple of months.
Still cooking. I like it.
So we've been working on the game for 8 or 9 months now. So it's been in development for quite some time. But as you know, games are complex beasts and they take a long time to get right.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Is it a Unity game? What kind of engine are y'all running with?
Yeah, we're building on Unity.
Oh, nice. I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. We're going to slowly start to close out. Looking in with this community is growing. The ecosystem is developing. What is your role in the NFT space? I know we got Alchemon. I like a project that I've been doing videos with. Algorand is out there. So we got these aspects. What are some other projects y'all think could help, including yourself, or what y'all could do to help grow this ecosystem? Because I see like we got Solana and Ethereum is still huge. But again, we talk that they got other problems. We don't have to bring those up.
Yeah.
But we got a clean carbon green gas, basically no gas fees. Like, what could we all do? What's some projects to help grow this NFT space?
For sure, Algorand's such a great chain for a play-to-earn game like ours. There's so many benefits. I think the main thing for gaming projects is to make sure your game's fun. That's what's going to bring people to your game. Ultimately, making a fun game. And I think, if we're being honest, that's kind of missing a lot from play-to-earn games. They're fun for a few days or a week, but they don't have, that long-term exciting gameplay that's going to keep you there because they're often turn-based. So making these real-time, super fun games that are engaging is going to bring people into Algorand, I think, and also breaking down those barriers to entry. So making sure people don't need a wallet, or if they do, you have really good educational videos and access to the information that will help them do it easily. But we think ultimately breaking down those barriers, removing them, and as Akasha said, making it a really seamless process where they don't even need to know that they're on the blockchain. They're just playing a game. That's all they need to know. So I think they're the big two things: making sure it's a fun game and breaking down barriers to entry so that you can reach the wider gaming community. They're going to be the key things.
Yeah. I'm really we're working closely with the Algo Foundation, Algo community. We've got a lot of great partners in the space, Algo Pulse, Algo Foundation, Algo Gaming Guild. We've been a really great welcoming community, and of course the other games as well. So we're very keen to promote the space as a whole, but ultimately our vision is like a year from now, how many people in the world can download basically Cosmic Champs on their app, because I think that's the best thing for the whole algo space is that if we can go massive, if we can go for mass adoption, because ultimately then that will just create greater awareness about algo as a blockchain and the algo other games on algo as well, because people download our game and go, what's this, then they're going to get interested in the whole ecosystem. So I'm hoping that there'll be lots of future kind of there'll be the guilds around algo games and so forth coming up. So it's an exciting space, an exciting time to be here at the as a front runner of it.
I mean, it is like I envision big old play to earn tournaments, and I can see Activision or Microsoft trying to buy people out. Like I'm excited.
Me too. I'm ready. Very exciting time.
Yeah. So again, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let's definitely shout out to PG as well. He hooked us up together. Shout out to that guy. So, but we'll definitely continue to connect because I'm interested. I want to follow this project, and as we're all in the same. We want Algorand to grow. Before y'all do leave, can I get some handles or some contact info from both of y'all, and as well as for Cosmic Champs?
Follow us at Cosmic Champs. Hey, Twitter is easy. Cosmic Champs, one word, Twitter and Telegram. Best way to do is just follow our Twitter, join our Telegram, and you'll find the links to all of our Discord as well. And Reddit is also Cosmic Champs. If you'd like to follow me, I'm just Crypto Akasha on Twitter. Pretty basic.
And the website is just cosmicchamps.com as well.
Yep.
Very easy to find.
Yeah.
All right, cool, y'all. I'm gonna slide y'all out and do my outro, and just stay around for me.
Awesome. Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, y'all. You have heard it. Cosmic Champs, play to earn on Algorand. I think that was a great conversation. We got educated for those who are not into crypto, and then more info for those who are. Please stay tuned. I'll have all their links and info in the bio once this video drops in this podcast. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. See Will with the Passive Income Network. I am gone. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals and get passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals.